My name is Lisa Rawlings. I'm the Regional Armed Forces Covenant Liaison Officer for the 5 local authorities of Gwent. I joined back in 1989. There was a lot of misogyny throughout my service. And so I felt like I battled for 25 years to have my voice heard, to be able to say, do you know what? Yes, I am here. I am good enough and I can do my job as well as, if not better than all of you. I've set up several veterans hubs and we actually started to see a lot more female veterans come to the hub. Now in normal hubs, they don't tend to come because it's very male dominated. They don't feel comfortable. Out of the conversations with them, we realised that you're not alone and that all the things that I experienced, other females from different services, different decades, all had experienced similar things. We wrote a paper with recommendations, and these recommendations is what has been basing on the advocacy that I've been doing right now, and we will get gender equality for the females that are in the armed forces.
I'm Nicola Jones. I'm an executive assistant for Pobble Group. I'm also the strategic lead for quality, diversity and inclusion. I've always had an interest in equality and diversity. It's something that I was really interested in and something I was quite passionate about. I was fortunate that Pobble backed me and sponsored me to take part in the Women Lead the Board programme, and as a result of that I secured 2 board positions. When I joined the board, they said, what skills can you bring? I said, well, I'm very good at governance and I know a lot about risk and how a board works, etc. But the real challenge for me would be around equality and diversity. So if you bring me a policy for approval, if you talk about workplace practices, etc., I'll always be the one who's going to offer that challenge. If I can raise awareness of any of the topics I've mentioned just by showing my face and being part of something like this, then it's a winner for me, regardless of the outcome.
My name is Hannah Phillips and I run a programme called Wonderful Women. Wonderful Women is an event in Merthyr and we've gone international. We're mountain ash now and I'm hoping Blaenau Gwent will be next. I was really very keen to celebrate women that haven't necessarily got a platform, women who haven't got millions or thousands of followers, just women who are doing their thing completely unrecognised. We set the events up last October and they've just gone from strength to strength and they're just absolutely beautiful things. We've got a captive audience of women just being empowered by these women's stories, and I wish we could bottle the magic in the room that night. I've been really brave to use my voice and I want everybody else to be brave and I want everybody else to know that there's other ways, and I think I can do this through events like Wonderful Women. I never want anyone to ever feel like they can't do what they want to do or they don't deserve to do what they want to do.
My name is Charity Rose and I'm an engineering geologist. My job is to look at the natural ground and to see what risks that might have for construction. When I was working on a construction site, I realised that there weren't any sanitary disposal facilities. The legislation and the guidance which was issued by the HSE is not very specific. So I started a petition to make sanitary disposal facilities part of the construction design and management regulations. Lots of women got in touch with me saying that they'd had to put their waste in their rucksack and take it home. I had people that had to change their tampon in like a field. I found it really shocking and disappointing that was something that women were really putting up with in this time. I thought it was time that we needed to change. I raised my concerns with health and safety executive members and they told me that they were going to publish a standard called Construction Welfare Standards, and luckily we're already seeing those improvements sort of slowly filtering into the industry.